What's up? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all showing support and love. Real talk though. Yeah. Jersey girl. Forever. Thursday child. I appreciate y'all both. Yeah. I appreciate y'all both. Real talk though. I appreciate the love that everybody throws to me. You know, I can't come up with no schedule. You know, that ain't how my schedule in life is working, to come up with a schedule for my lives. I be trying to, but that ain't how it pops off. You already know. Yup. So trying to do my business as a parent, and that as well as keep the channel floating. It's a task. It's a task to think of. You know, so that's why I'm trying to take this moment right now while my baby good and sleep. Hopefully that's how she stay, because the weather out here is a trip, man. It's changes up every, like, if you go to sleep, man, you wake up, man, might wake up with a cold, man. You know, it changes up, man. You start off with a fan, and next thing you know, you wake up, it's cold like you up in the middle of up in the winter or something, man. So I gotta stay on top of that as far as the adjustment of the air and how it flows, how it flows through the deep and through where I live. So, being right by the E-way got its own breeze, that creates its own air, its own dust and everything else you could think of that traffic E-way being that it's so much traffic at sometimes at one time, that's something else you got to deal with, the noise, the pollution, all that. So you might not have the windows open all the time, you know what I'm saying? You might close the window because the E-way may be creating dust, you know what I'm saying? You never know what it's going to throw up. Real talk though. But that's why I'm trying to create I'm trying to take advantage of the time that I have right now, man. As well as stay on top, like I said, on this airflow. What up, though? What it do, man? I know everybody don't got no all night to talk about nothing, but this topic is something. See how the trucks just drowned me out? This topic is something that we can all jump on. This topic is something that we all got our memories, our thoughts, they was at one time, like I said, American icons. Y'all see the title? They was at one time American icons. And I don't know what they trying to who they trying to throw them back to now, cause they been got their black card taken. yeah. They been got their black card taken, so I don't know who they trying to throw them to now. Let me get my other phone plugged in so I can get my information right when I want to start reminiscing. And I can't remember a damn thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need some Google assistance. I'm gonna need me some Google assistance for that. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty, man. D-City. You already know how we rockin', baby. Rock with me, talk with me. Kick it with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City like, baby, you already know how we get it. Woody whoop whoop, Daddy Long Stroke. And you already know D-City. D-City, baby. Straight gritty, no pity. You already know how we get it. Got me some water on the stove. Got me some tea ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for my water. So, you know, hopefully that pops off in the next second or two so I can handle that and continue to get back in this live, man. What up, though? What it do? Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy Long Stroke. Frank Nitty. Two T's. Like two titties. Woody woo woo. What up, though? What it do, my peeps? Yeah, this one we can all chew into. This is something that, you know what I'm saying, this is a topic that we all got our memories and our history on. And, you know, like I said, at one time there was American icons. I don't know where they trying to throw them back to now. Because if you didn't want them, America, why the hell you think we want them back? That's like you throwing back all these criminals. That's like you throwing back all these criminals back in the same hood after they done robbed and murdered everybody up in this bitch. You got the nerve to throw them right back up in the same shit so we can deal with the it that we couldn't even deal with. You feel me? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I know everybody always saying that word. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But do you though? Woody whoop whoop, Daddy Long Stroke. We gonna get it, baby. Let me get my tea on. Oh yeah, it's ready. Yup, it's ready, y'all. I got my honey and my tea bag already ready. Already in the cup. I wouldn't call it a cup, I'd call it a mug, but you know, however you kick it though. Cause my cup is like more like a soup bowl. My cup more like a soup bowl though, real talk though. It's pretty big, man. I use it for everything, cereal, you know what I'm saying, tea, well, whatever I do, I try to do it big. Real talk, though. What up, though? What it do? That reminds me of one of my partners back in the day. He used to tell the females back in the days, I'd be like, how you pull them, babe? How you pull them, bruh? How you pull them, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Tell me, B. Tell me, B. You know what I'm saying? Tell her, B. Tell her, B. And next thing you know, this cat a butt on say, all I do is ask them, do they want to do big things? You want to go see big movies? You want to go get big food? You want to do big fun afterwards? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, man, that line's smooth, man. That can't be the only one, son. That can't be the only thing they like. But dog, showing up, man. My brother had it down, man, down to the. He had it down, dog. You know what I'm saying? He knew what females gave him attention and what he did to bring the attention. Real talk though. That's my partner, man. Real talk though. What up though? What it do, bruh? Yeah. Woo, stir my tea, man. Get my tea on. Get my tea on. Get my tea strong. I got me a blunt ready. See, I be knowing I ain't gonna be sit up here and be making no 20,000 tea bags. So I go on here and put enough honey in there already off rip, man. You know what I'm saying? I put enough honey in there for probably about 2 or 3 cups, but I'm only gonna drink probably about 2 of them though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna use the same tea bag. You know what I'm saying? Why change up tea bags, man? You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be as strong as the last time. It's just the heat that you want, you know what I'm saying? It's the heat you want, you know what I'm saying, to hit your throat. And it relaxes you too, though. What up, though? What it do, man? Yeah, come chill with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty, man. As I drink me some tea late night in the D City, baby. You know what I'm saying? As we keep it gritty and no pity. While they back here releasing, while they around here in America releasing all the American icons. I guess they black now. I guess they don't turn black. I guess they don't turn black again now. Man, look at me. Check this out, dog. I'm gonna just tell y'all real talk, though. Ain't nowhere in hell OJ, Bill Cosby can ever be black again. Ain't no way in hell, man. Ain't no way in life, man, period, dog. You know what I'm saying? They can ever be black again, man. They been gave up their black card, dog. You know what I'm saying? They been gave up their black card. That's why they in the trouble they are in now. That's why they in the trouble they are in now, dog. I'm just gonna roll off what I know, man, and from my days, yo. Y'all kick it however y'all like to, though. You know what I'm saying? Off y'all memories and y'all thoughts and y'all perspective. And we just gonna kick it, cause we all got our own say on this, man. You know what I'm saying? We all done lived through this American so-called dream and American scheme, American foolishness. You know what I'm saying? We all done took a ride, or at least had a ringside seat. You know what I'm saying? VIP to the next event of the foolishness that gets down in America and through all the cities and all the states and as well as the D City life, baby. That's why I got my story to tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how I see it, baby. From the days when I was a kid, when everybody used to say, "Oh man, I want to be like the Juice. Oh, I want to be like the Juice." Yeah, y'all don't know who they talking about? They talking about OJ, baby. Yeah. I want to be like the Juice. And who didn't run around here saying, mama, can I get some Jello pudding? Can I get some Jello pudding? Who didn't say that, baby? You know what I'm saying? Who didn't say, let me get some Jello pudding, man, in the bowl, man? You know what I'm saying? Or let me get some Jello. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Both of these men, you know what I'm saying? Both of these men, man, you can't knock their accomplishments. You can't knock their accomplishments, because their accomplishments was able to open up doors for others, dog. So you can't knock their accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? I can knock the way they act after the fact. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock their accomplishments, though. Cause what young kid didn't wake up wanting to be the Juice? Huh? What young person, period, didn't get influenced or enthused or dreamed about waking up to be anything like Bill Cosby? Or just to get excited for the things that he done, the product that he done put out there, Fat Albert. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I can go back on you, dog. That's why I want to get my phone popping, man. Yeah, let's get it, baby. Yeah, like I said, man, growing up as a kid, man, in the hood, man, you know, as a young black child, man, you know what I'm saying, in the D City, baby, you know, it wasn't much difference in my eyes as I understood. I'm a 60 baby. You know, I'm like, it wasn't much difference in my eyes through the 70s, man, that I seen so different. No, it was a lot different. Not my bad. My point is though, it wasn't much different that I seen in OJ Simpson, Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing but icons growing up in the 70s, man. That's how we viewed them. We viewed them as icons, man. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the 70s, man, I knew people got real excited, man, about any event. Especially boxing, man. I didn't understand until I started understanding more about racism as I grew up. But I never really understood why boxing was so big time back in the days in the 70s and before that. You know what I'm saying? I never really understood it. You know what I'm saying? But through the 70s, man, it gave me a real good eye view, man, of a lot of things, man, that I didn't understand, man. Just checking out boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Just checking out the way people act in society when a black man is fighting a white man. You know what I'm saying? Or they think that a white man can overthrow a black man and that's champion or that's holding the throne at that time. They get real excited, man. They got real personal. You know what I'm saying? It got real personal. You know, thinking that Cooney, that was one of the white guys' names. Cooney could beat Larry Holmes or Muhammad Ali or anything like that back in the days, G. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm checking out now. I wanted to like. There ain't too much different, man, as I looked at back in the days from what I seen that in my face, y'all. I'm telling y'all my experience only, and what was in my face in the deep, what I seen on TV. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't really watch too many programs, man. I mean, of course you watched what was on TV, man. You know what I'm saying? What was on TV, dog. But we got real excited, man, anytime, man, a black program came on TV, man. We'll stay up late night, man, to see the Apollo, man, one night out of the week, man. I think it came on a Saturday night, and it came on about 2 or 3, and we got real excited, man, just to catch Apollo, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have too many people that look like myself that I can see on TV at that time in my life, man. So when you seen somebody like OJ breaking all type of records, you know what I'm saying? Being the sweetest thing out there at that time, I'm not gonna even lie, dog. Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Buffalo Bills wasn't shit. And that's the team he played with. Buffalo Bills wasn't shit, man. They was like sorrier than the Lions, dog. They barely won one game, man. But that ain't why you watch Buffalo Bills, dog. You watch Buffalo Bills because when OJ came on, when the juice got that ball, man, when he turned that corner, man, I ain't gonna even lie, dog. That cat had a high step on him, man, like a stallion. Yup. He had a high step on him, man, like a purebred stallion, dog. When he turned that corner, it wasn't nothing but high legs, man. That's all you seen from the juice, baby. All you seen from the juice was that his stride was way more quicker, way more smoother, way more longer, man. It was just way more better, man, than anybody on the field, dog. All of a sudden, OJ will turn that corner, man, and you'll see nothing. You'll see nothing. He didn't do no shaking. He just turned the corner, man. You wouldn't see nothing but a crowd. And OJ coming through that bitch with no problem at all. I'm trying to tell you, man, he was that sweet, dog. I never seen nothing sweeter than OJ, man, back in the days, man, of my time, man, of growing up, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how people not even say, man, that's the way us kids looked at him at that time, man, in them days. You know what I'm saying? As well as the black community, man. And what fucked us up was as kids, man, growing up, as black kids growing up, man. They was praised by other than just black people. They was praised by white society. Yeah. That's how they got their props, dog. That's how they got to be who they was, man. You know, OJ could have never been the juice without white society bagging him up, dog. OJ couldn't have been the juice, man, without white society bagging him up, dog. Because once he went Hollywood, man, he lost his marbles, dog. He lost his marbles, man. You know, I got my own opinion on that too, though, dog. You already know I do. Once OJ went Hollywood, man. I ain't gonna even lie, dog. I'm not gonna even lie, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about, yeah, OJ was losing his mind. OJ was out here on his rockers. No, he wasn't. OJ was being celebrated. You hear me? OJ was being celebrated, man, as an American icon. That's what he was. He was an American icon, dog. And even though blacks, we was proud of him, and we stood behind all his accomplishments and all that. We ain't what made him American icon, dog. White society made him an American icon, dog. We're going to get into the rest of it later, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into all the rest of it later. But like I told y'all, man, white society made him an American icon, dog. You know, us blacks, we was just so happy to see one of our own accomplish something that was supposedly forbidden. Same way as Bill Cosby, man. Bill Cosby was doing the unthinkable. You hear me? He was doing the unthinkable, man. I grew up in the 70s, man. You know, now growing up, understanding my history more. Being the 60 babies, we coming from being the 60 babies raised in the 80s, but we coming from the fact that society before the 70s, man, and not like I said, not even 5 to 10 years, man, before then. Blacks didn't have any type of rights. We didn't have any type of rights. We didn't have any type of citizen rights. Not to vote, not to be accounted, not to be you know, not to be part of American society, man. just out here as a piece, you know, just out here floating, man, without even knowing, you know, where we stand in the land. You know, we just came from that time, dog. We just came from that time. So you can understand, or at least put your mind to where mine was back then, where society was, especially me being a young black man, you know. Don't get me wrong, man. My idols growing up, man, was my daddy, dog. You know what I'm saying? That was my superhero. Real talk, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the only man I looked up to other than my brothers, yo. Or maybe a relative of mine. You know what I'm saying? I might have want to be like, you know what I'm saying, because he was amazing at things that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Some sports or just accomplishing life. You know what I'm saying? And as he grow up, and maybe I wanted to be like that. But other than that, man, I really didn't want to be like nobody outside my family, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this though. If I did have a dream, dog. If I did have a dream, and it wasn't about a pretty little, it wasn't about something pretty thick and pretty thick with some cutie pie eyes with a smile that never lie. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't nothing like that, dog, I was dreaming about being you know, a sports athlete, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even understand at that time, you know, what sport I wanted to jump in or wanted to do. I just always loved ball and loved playing all type of sports, dude. You know what I'm saying? At that time, for growing up for us, it was basketball and football, man. And like I said, man, the juice was adored, man. He was adored. He was celebrated, man. The things that he accomplished back in the 70s, dog. I'm gonna tell you what I seen him accomplish. Other than only two other people I seen him accomplish things that was big to me up in sports. Back in that era of the 70s, man. You know, other than the fact we talking about Muhammad Ali, because Muhammad Ali ran the 70s, dog. But even though Muhammad Ali ran the 70s, man, and all the TV, all the interviews was basically about him and Howard Cosell, or shit like that. No, he wasn't adored though. You hear me? Muhammad Ali was adored by black people. You know what I'm saying? He was adored by black people, dog. He was our black hero. You know what I'm saying? He was our black hero, dog. So like I said, man, not understanding, you know, what sport I wanted to do when I was a kid, but just wanting to be one of these phenomenal athletes, dog. Not even understanding the things that Muhammad Ali had to face and the things that he stood for, man, that nobody else stood for or had the balls to do what he did, having the position that he was in. You know, Muhammad Ali turned down going into the service, man, when he got drafted for Vietnam, dog. Even though he served the time, you know, the fact that he stood his grounds and went to jail, man, and they had to clean him up though, and make him an offer, man, that he couldn't turn down, because who want to sit in jail forever, dog? You know what I'm saying? Other than particular unhuman means such as Mandela. You know what I'm saying? Mandela was just, we're not gonna even get into that though, huh? Mandela was just, man, Mandela and his wife though. Let me just speak on that, dog. Mandela and his wife, man, was was superhuman, man. They were just superhuman, man. The things that they had to endure, man. The things that they had to to deal with, the things that they had to keep their faith above, man, was just woo. And able to elevate their life, the way they did, man, to make change. You know, they didn't make change just for Africa, man. They made change for the whole world, man. When they made that statement, man, of all them years of suffering, man. For all them years of suffering, man, it just reminded, and it keeps people like myself, man, young. Well, I'm not young no more, but black men's, black women's. It gives us hope, man. It gives us hope. It gives us hope, man. So that's the same thing, in a way. I'm not saying not in the same category, not by any damn way. It's not on the same level. It's not on the same shelf. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting OJ on the same shelf as no Mandela or no damn or Muhammad Ali or anybody that great. But I'm gonna tell you this: no matter how great Muhammad Ali was, no matter how great, how amazing, and how phenomenal Mandela was in his life, and his wife was for standing beside him, they wasn't celebrated like OJ. They wasn't celebrated like OJ. The juice was celebrated, and nobody, I ain't seen nobody get celebrated like that, man, before the juice. I'm a real talk though. Only person I seen get a little celebrity press for being a sports, for being some type of sports star. You was lucky if you got on the Wheatie box, dog. I remember the Wheatie box. Y'all remember that cereal, the Wheaties? You was lucky you got on the Wheatie box. I remember Bruce Jenner's. Yeah. I know his name ain't Bruce Jenner's no more. I know it's like Britney now or something, right? Or is it Kimmy? It's Kimmy now or something, I know he wanted to be just like the Kardashians. But I remember Bruce Jenner, man. I remember Bruce Jenner being celebrated on the Wheaties box. That was the first time I even knew that sports could be celebrated in such a way, to be on a cereal box, dog. Yeah, I remember Bruce Jenner, man. I remember Bruce Jenner was celebrated in that way, man. What was another one? I'm gonna name one other person, man. But remember, this is only one thing I remember, dog. I remember Bruce Jenner being celebrated, being on the Wheatie box. Olympics are every 4 years, dog. Olympics are every 4 years now, all right? I remember Joe Namath. If y'all know anything about football, man, Joe Namath was a quarterback, man, that played for the New York Jets back in the days of the 70s, man. And he was celebrated. They called him Hollywood. I don't know why they called him that. I believe they called him Hollywood Namath, though, or something like that, or something about Joe Namath, man. Oh yeah, Jersey Girl, you remember him too? Yeah. I don't want to lie on my man though, because real talk though, Joe Namath was another cat, man, that had his moment in life though. Real talk though. But while Joe Namath was having his moment in life, I think he had one or two commercials, dog. I think they was some Hanes underwear or something. You know, I think they was some Hanes drawers. I think he was the first cat to put out the Hanes drawers or just, I don't know, man. I forgot what the commercial was about, though, dog. Real talk, though. I forgot what the commercial was about. You know, it might not even been about no Hanes drawer. That might have been one of OJ commercials, though. Real talk, though. But I know Joe Namath had one commercial, man. But other than Joe Namath, one commercial, let me kick it with you, dog. Why I sat up here and said what I said about OJ and about Bill Cosby, man, being American icons. I ain't said nothing about no black icons. I said American icons. Let me kick it with you, man. Like I said, I remember them two things about Bruce Jenner and Joe Namath. I remember 100 things about OJ. You hear me though? I remember 100 things about OJ, man. You know, I remember 100 things about OJ, man. OJ had the Hertz commercial. That everybody probably remember that, man. Where he was jumping over cars. Yeah, he had the Hertz commercial, man. You know, he was Hertz, man. He was Hertz. He was that Hertz #1 star. You know what I'm saying? He was their #1 star, man. He was their #1 star, dog. Not to say that, like I said, I believe he did some Hanes draw. He did the Hanes draws too. I believe he did the draws too for Hanes. You know, OJ, man, the juice. All I know, the juice was so big, man. The juice was so big that his name took the place of orange juice itself, dog. His name took the place of orange juice itself. That's how big the juice was, man. That's how big OJ was, man. My mama knew OJ, man. Your mama knew OJ. That's why all these women's on this channel right now reminiscing with me, because they knew OJ, man. They knew OJ like I did. Even if you never watched one damn game, you knew OJ because OJ was an American icon. He was everywhere, man. He was adored and celebrated by every damn set that he hit, man. He did movies, man. He was the first cat. He was the first cat that I ever seen do big, you know, first cat that I seen do big movies, man. That wasn't just you know, for the black screen. You know, that just wasn't black movies. Because, you know, back in my days, man, they had white movies, black movies. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get it confused, man. Because they ain't show at the same theaters, dog. You know, you had to go to a whole different theater, man, to see some black movies, man. In my neighborhood, man, I remember going to the Adam Theater. Anybody know about that back in the days, man? Reminisce with me, man. Back in the D, baby. D City, man, off of Woodward, baby. You know what I'm saying? Anybody remember the Adam Theater? You know, I remember my mom and daddy took us there, man, to see what's that movie? Ooh. Oh yeah, one of my favorite movies, dog. One of my favorite movies, Claudine. Yeah, y'all. I remember my mom and daddy took us to the Adam Theater, man. Yup, to see Claudine, man. Oh man, what a movie, man. What a movie. And the great thing about back in the 70s, man, when you used to go see a movie, you was actually going to see 3 movies, man. They allowed you to see 3 movies, dog, in the same theater, dog. The same theater, man. You seen 3 movies. You probably seen 2 black movies and then seen a karate movie or something, seen a Bruce Lee movie. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, you had to go to a whole different theater, man, to see the movies that I probably wanted to see growing up, you know, being a black movie or something, man. But OJ didn't have to start off that way. OJ didn't have to start off the same way that Bill Cosby started off, making his own black movies and starring in his own black movies, and being the creative of your own black movies, of your own everything. No, OJ stepped into the white man game playing football, and he ran that damn thing. He ran the whole football league, man, without ever winning one game. You hear me? Without ever winning one game. OJ ran the whole damn. He was the Jordan. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't even like Jordan, man. Flat out, fuck Jordan. I don't like him for the man he is, and I damn sure don't like him for the fact that, I'm a bad boy, man. I'm a Pistons for life, dog. So I don't like no damn Jordan, and never will, dog. I'm a Zeke lover. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas, man, man. Billy Sims, Barry Sanders, shit like that, dog. But like I said, man, Jordan was never and never will be. He might be richer. He might be richer. Yeah, he might have more money forever. But he'll never be celebrated in the same manner that OJ was celebrated, dog. So for as quick as OJ fell, and for how raggedly as y'all seen him fall, for how raggedly as y'all seen his dismay, his fall from his throne, it was white people that put him on, dog. It was white people that put him on. OJ was adored, dog. Like no other man in life. You hear me? Black or white. Like no other man in life, OJ was adored, dog. And never won one damn game. Ain't never won a game, dog. We just wanted to see him with that ball. I missed the eras of cats like Jim Brown. You know what I'm saying? A man above all other men. You know what I'm saying? I missed that era. He stood for shit. He came out of football. A year or two in, after he done beast everyone, they couldn't even fuck with this man, son. He was a man's man. He carried the whole damn football team on his back. OJ was nothing like this man far as being a community activist. Staying grounded for the cause. Using his platform for something else, for just other than football. OJ was nothing like that, man. OJ was nothing like a Muhammad Ali or a Jim Brown, or anything like that you can look up to, dog. Far as you saying, this is a man that stood for something. OJ ain't stood for shit. OJ ain't stand for shit but OJ. And being up in Brinkwood. Ain't that what he say he lived at? Brickwood or Brinkwood? All I know this cat used to brag about the area he lived in, dog. Like he wasn't black at all. All he used to talk about was he lived in Brickwood, dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's supposed to be like a whole nother world other than the world. Yup, Brentwood. Yup, Thursday Child, thank you. Yup. That's supposed to have been like a whole nother world other than the world that we knew about. You know what I'm saying? So that excluded him from ever being black. That excluded him from ever being black, dog. You know what I'm saying? He hit Brentwood. He like, man, my neighbors, man. He like, my neighbors love me, man. This is like where I belong, man. This is like my home. He done forgot that. He done forgot that. His ancestors came from slave boats from Africa just like ours, yo. He forgot all about that. See, he forgot about being black. He was being celebrated as an American icon, dog. Somebody rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty as we dig deep up in the D-City, man. Reminiscing, man. 50-something years. Reminiscing, man. 50-something years on this earth. 60 plus or whatever we done live, man. Give us the right to reminisce and tell our verse. It gives us the right to reminisce and tell our verse, man. And tell our truth. I done set up here, I'm talking so good with y'all, man. I done set up here and let my doggone tea get, I ain't gonna say bad, but, because it still tastes good, but I don't let it get warm, man. I'm trying not to sit down because I'm trying to make sure y'all hear me, man. You know, and I don't wake up my daughter, you know what I'm saying? And we do this real smooth, though. Woo! Let me get a little closer, y'all. Hold on. Bill Cosby journey was a lot different than the OJ, man. You know, I'm not gonna say either one. I'm gonna say Bill Cosby earned his a little more, you know. I'm gonna say Bill Cosby earned his, man, way different than OJ did. That's all I'm gonna say. Bill Cosby was also a great creative, man. He didn't star in movies or a TV show. He created them, yo. So he was, man, and we can't take that away from him. And he still is, need to be remembered for the accomplishments that he did for the black society, for his own race. You know, being a great black movie maker. I remember them movies growing up, man, back in my days. Movies such as we used to watch like 1,000 times growing up. Let's Do It Again. Y'all remember that, dog? Let's Do It Again. Another classic, Uptown Saturday Night. Yeah, see, these are the movies I grew up with, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, these are the movies I grew up, man, watching, man. Cats like Bill Cosby, man. You know what I'm saying? Working it out on film with Sidney Poitier. Y'all remember that cat, Sidney Poitier? Yeah, man. That's what I grew up on, man. Movies like that, man. So to see him, not even realizing that Bill Cosby done all of this. You know what I'm saying? He created all this by himself, man. He's an amazing man, dog. Amazing man. The things that Bill Cosby accomplished, man. The way that he got up in our heads, man, growing up. You know what I'm saying? Not just in our heads, but generations to come. You know, our kids' heads, our grandkids' heads. You know what I'm saying? That he was still around selling this, being the biggest icon, being the biggest icon for such products like Jello pudding, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I knew about. I couldn't. It's like you can't say Jello pudding without saying Bill Cosby, dog. Not growing up in my time. If you knew If you grew up in my days in the 70s and you said Jello pudding, you knew exactly, man, who it went with. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, man. That's how big he was, dog. You know, he opened up doors and avenues, man, that was shut to blacks, man. You know what I'm saying? He made us think that we was able to do bigger things than what we ever dreamed of, dog. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, man. Real talk, though. I can't knock Bill, man, for what he accomplished, yo. I can't knock Bill for what he accomplished. Bill Cosby accomplished the unthinkable. Bill Cosby accomplished the unthinkable, man. You know what I'm saying? Without being truly recognized, without being truly recognized for all his accomplishments, until he got older, yo. I think everybody started realizing who he was, man, and what all the things he accomplished, man. You know, with the Fat Albert show, or when he hit the Cosby show and made that show up, yo. You know what I'm saying? The Cosbys. You know what I'm saying? And with shows coming behind it like Different World. You know, I believe Debbie Allen had a lot to do with that, but still, it was a spinoff from the Cosbys. No, you can't knock Bill, man. I can't knock Bill at all, man. Bill accomplished amazing things, man. Only thing I can tell you about Bill Cosby, man, as quick as and I ain't gonna say it's quick, but all the amazing things he accomplished, man, that only kids can only dream of, didn't even realize they had the power or the capability of doing such things, other than hearing about somebody as amazing as Bill Cosby. You know, seeing Bill Cosby work his thing, you know, he had to be a very smart man, man, a very creative man, a very smooth and a smooth talker, and he must have had his game just all around tight, man. Real talk, though. He had his whole game tight, man. He must have been a lady killer, man. He had to be everything, man, because he opened up doors, man, that was closed. And when the doors was closed, man, he just kicked them bitches in, yo. You know what I'm saying? With his best performance, or just with his creation, man. With his creation, whatever he created, man, that everybody else adored. But now let's get past on kissing Bill Cosby ass. Let's get past kissing Bill Cosby ass now, because I gave him his props. You know what I'm saying? He can't be touched. Real talk, though. But what I can knock him on, when I learned what kind of man he was, other than the platform that he stood on. See, that's when, you know, other than OJ celebrated for his sports, for being great, for being a football player, and being charismatic with the ladies, with that big ass horse head he had. He didn't stand for shit, man. OJ didn't stand for shit. And OJ wasn't a man of any morals, man. Like I said before, he wasn't a Muhammad Ali. He wasn't anything like that, B. He wasn't anything like that. He wasn't nothing that somebody can look at. You know, he wasn't a Jim Brown. He wasn't a and he damn sure wasn't a Bill Cosby. See, Cause Bill Cosby had to kick down the door. That door was a little cracked for OJ. He wasn't the first person. He wasn't the first black to ever run a ball or to play sports. But Bill Cosby was the first cat to do what he was doing, man, at the time that he was doing it, dog. He was the first, man. He was the first black cat to do what he did, man, at the time that he was doing it, dog. He made us dream, man. He made us believe, man. That's why when the Cosby Show came on, man, everybody thought, oh man, it done became that good to where it's not unusual no more to see a black doctor or a wife that's in a high power position, such as a what was his wife? Was she a lawyer? Yeah, wasn't she a lawyer? You know, what's her name? Was Claire? Yeah, wasn't Claire a lawyer? So that was something that seeing on TV, we ain't even realize as blacks or minorities that these things was going on, G. You know what I'm saying? Or we did realize that, but we didn't realize it was so because in my neighborhood, like I told y'all, when I growed up in the 70s, man, when I growed up in the 70s and 60s, well, the 70s, really 70s and the 80s, I was born in the 60s. But when I growed up, dog, my whole neighborhood was black, man. From black gas stations, from black doctors, black hospitals, black theaters, black whatever, man, black stores, we didn't do no shopping at no white stores, dog. Unless we don't went to a bigger store like Kmart's, you know what I'm saying? Or Kresge's, you know what I'm saying? Something like that back in the days. We didn't do no shopping, man, or Sears or Wards or something like that. We didn't do no shopping. Man. Nowhere else but right in our own neighborhood, dog. We had our own grocery stores. We had our own everything. Everything was black, man. I forgot the point I was finna make, man. I know I'm over here talking about OJ and Bill Cosby, dog, and the separation. You know, the reason why both of them is adored as icons, but at the same time, man, how they was different, how their doors was different, how they got to be an icon, how they path. How about that? How the path was different. How they got to be an icon, you know? Cause like I said, Bill Cosby had to kick down some doors, while OJ, the doors was basically cracked for him, dog. You know, the doors was already open for him a little bit, and all he had to do was show his talent, dog, and he did. You know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't stand for nothing such as Jim Brown or Bill Cosby or any or Muhammad Ali or any legendary black celebrity, man, that we got to see back then. Yeah, so Bill Cosby's journey was different, man. His journey was different. And the only thing, like I said, I knock about Bill, man, to where we done got to the point now where I'm not even got onto the fact where everybody done knocked these, where everybody now that what we on now is the release of these men coming out of prison, dog. I ain't even got to that. We ain't even got close to it yet. But at the same time, man, only thing I was mad about Bill Cosby for, man, is when he started talking, when he thought he had a platform to talk for the whole race. Not the whole race of the America, but blacks. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, man, his journey was totally different than OJ's, and the reason why we adore him. So when Bill started talking about blacks, the things that we was I ain't gonna even use no big word I can't use again. I ain't gonna be able to use it again, so I ain't gonna use it now. But as Bill, man, when Bill started speaking about the black race, when he started using his platform, his being a famous comedian, the fact that he drew in big numbers, man, you know what I'm saying, that he could fill up any stadium, man, you know what I'm saying, which is amazing, you know, and off the fact that he didn't even curse, off the fact that he ain't even curse either, it was all Jello pudding and you know, giggles and laughs, you know, and the fact that he was adored, man, and the way that he got adored, man, for the things that he accomplished, man, that we seen that he opened up so many doors, man, for so many others, man. Not even only being, like I said, not even only being black, man, you know, open up the doors for Americans, man, that wanted to dream. If you had a dream, man, you seen it in cats like Bill Cosby and OJ and shit like that. So to see these cats get taken down by the same platform that build them up. But like I said, man, they journeys was different. The reason why they was adored is different. I give Bill Cosby applause. I ain't gonna take that away from you, dog. I give Bill Cosby applause, man, for the things that he accomplished, man. You know, kicking down the doors that he did, man, being as strong as he was, being committed as he's shown, you know, just being a remarkable man, especially a black man, in those times, in those days when you didn't have too many options. Or people applauding you or rooting you on to do the amazing things that he done, dog. This what I got pissed about. This what I got pissed about Bill on, man. When Bill started using his platform, being a comedian, man, that was famous as he is, being a remarkable man for everything that he done did. He used his platform, man. Y'all remember when he used to talk about the young black kids? About young black kids pulling up their jeans and checking on young black men and young black people on how they was appearing to white people and how they appeared to a society and the things that we needed to in his eyes to correct so we could be more acceptable to white society, or not giving off the wrong thoughts of of us being something else other than young adults, young adults or young kids, that's just trying to find their way in life, man. As hard as it is, and as hard as it was. No, Bill Cosby used his platform, man, to knock his own people, dog. See, before you start trying to correct your own black people, man, that's why I don't speak on nothing about nothing bad. I got a lot of personal feelings, man, how I feel about my own race, dog. But I'm not gonna sit up here and knock it when I'm part of the problem, dog. How can I say I'm not part of the problem if I haven't solved it? How can I knock everyone else for being part of the problems, for being caught up in poverty, for getting caught up in poverty? How can I knock everybody else for getting caught up in poverty, man? When I know it's a remarkable thing that I was able, or one or two black people or one or two minorities was able to walk out of poverty and do more greater things. That don't give us the right to knock the rest of us that got left behind, man. That don't give us the right to knock the rest of us that got caught up in this game even deeper. It still remains generation after generation after generation in the hood, man. I'm gonna jump off topic real quick, but I'm just gonna say something real quick that I thought was real interesting, man. Y'all know that rapper, that white little young cat, 6ix9ine? However, I don't know his music, but his name is everywhere, right? And 6ix9ine is known for being a snitch, right? Well, he snitched his whole crew out, right? And so now he supposed to been living, on the low, He supposed to been living with a new secret identity, but he done became so rich. He done became so rich for being a snitch. He done became so rich for being a snitch that he ain't hiding shit, right? He just done bought him more and more the best of security, man. He done bought him the best of security. You know what I'm saying? So this what tripped me out about this cat, though. I'm jumping off the topic right quick, but this what tripped me about this cat, man. No matter how much money he had, right? No matter how much he done motherfucking snitched out his own crew, and knowing that he got to live a whole different life other than the way we live, or other than the way anybody else live that ain't a rat or a snitch, right? How did I see this cat daddy, man? How did I see this cat daddy? Not even know. This cat daddy, man, not even know, man, that he was a celebrity. His daddy ain't even know that he was a celebrity, dog. This was just found out. His daddy didn't even know he was a celebrity, dog. His daddy wasn't even informed that he was a damn snitch and a rat. He done got himself in safety. He done put himself in safety, right? He's so rich, he's showing all these stacks, but he still got his family in danger, man. Did y'all see where I'm coming at? Y'all see where I'm coming? Y'all see the transmission, the 180, I'm trying to make? Y'all see the UE I'm trying to make on this bitch? How you become that famous? How do you become that rich? How do you become such a snitch, a bitch? And you ain't even secured the fact that your family is safe. Ain't that some shit? I'm talking about 6ix9ine. This a young rapper, man. I'm not up on his music, but he's just everywhere, man. He the biggest thing out here, dog. You know what I'm saying? He's a young white cat, man, with a lot of different colors in his hair that look like a rainbow. He's always around here agitating people, just trying to get into it with people because I guess because him being that rich and having that much security, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a rap thing or something, you know, just trying to keep the beef going or whatever. But he done snitched his whole crew out, and he had no problem being known as a snitch now. But he ain't even secure his family, man, to be safe, man. While he was out here being the biggest rat, man, in today's history, dog. His face is gonna be, he can never change that. He could be as rich as he wanna be. He could never change the fact, though, his face is gonna go right with a snitch profile, dog. When they talk about a snitch, they talking about you, bitch. 6ix9ine, they talking about you, bitch. So that's where I was just trying to jump off on, dog. The fact that, I'm jumping back on Bill Cosby now. Talking about a bigger picture now. I'm not just talking about his family, but you know, many families done left their families behind. When we think that families, that somebody accomplished so much, somebody done accomplished so much in life that everybody in their family should be good, right? No. A lot of their family still get left in the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of their family still get still got to go through the same struggles as the next brother and the next sister, man. You know what I'm saying? That's left out in the hood, man. You know, to live this poverty life, man, as we do, dog. So to jump back on Bill Cosby again, Bill forgot about his peoples, dog. So see, that's when Bill got his ass. That's when Bill got his ass caught up, man. Bill forgot about his people, man. He forgot about why we celebrated him, dog. He forgot. He let all the amazing things that he accomplished, man, and all the elbows that he done rubbed that wasn't looking like his. He let that shit get to his head, man. Cause he forgot about his people, man. He forgot about the ones, man, that done got caught up in his land. And so when he started knocking one of us, you knocked all of us, bruh. When you start talking about one cat can't have cornrows, then all of us can't have cornrows then, right? When you start talking about one cat out here with his pants sagging, then we all out here sagging and dragging, right? When you out here as a black icon, well, American icon, but adored by your own black race. Bill Cosby was adored, man. We applaud him once again. We applaud him for all the things he accomplished, man. For all the things he accomplished, for all the phenomenal things, man, that we only was dreaming about, dog. That he done led our mind to think or to believe that we can accomplish these things. They're amazing, right? Absolutely a dream. That's what sold America, man. That's what made people really believe, man, that America was ice cream. That America was this land that everybody can just be whatever they can. Bill Cosby and other men such as, we ain't gonna even bring OJ name up, but hey, whatever. That's why America was celebrated in that form, right? But we celebrated Bill Cosby being black for a whole nother reason, dog. For all the things he accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Before he even got to be an American icon. We was already celebrating him back in the 70s, man, when he was only doing black movies, dog. When he was only doing black movies. We were celebrating them then, man. We love watching him and Sidney Poitier. You know, and all the great ones that played in all his movies, dog. I remember growing up, man. That's all we used to watch growing up. If my daddy and mama watched something grown, man, it was some Bill Cosby, dog, or some Sidney Poitier. Real talk, though. So that's the only thing I knock Bill for, dog, is that he forgot about his people, man. He started pointing out everything that was wrong with the black race. He used his platform to point out everything that was wrong with the black race that the white people wasn't liking, right? That made white people feel uncomfortable, right? Just like when we growed up back in the days, man, you see kids now can wear their hair any type of way. You see kids now, they can wear their hair any type of way now. They come out the house, man, with their hair nappy as yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And just throw a couple twisties up in there, like if they plan on a style, knowing they ain't even combed their hair. We didn't have that option back in our days of growing up. In my days of growing up, that was like against the law, dog. To walk out in the house with your hair half-ass combed. That was like against the law, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it was explained in our home. That's the way it was explained in our home. That was something that we would tolerate, or society tolerated. That made people feel uncomfortable. That our hair was naturally curling up through the night. As people want to say, the nappy naps. We know now that's just another way of being racist, though, right? Saying nappy naps. Because our hair is supposed to be the same. We from different lands, baby. We from different continents. So our hair don't supposed to be the same. But while Bill Cosby was pushing that game, trying to make sure America felt comfortable, because he was damn sure gonna check his own, yo. Now he wasn't talking about no other race. He just talking about the black race, dog. He talking about the black race. He checking us at his platforms. He's not talking about no other kids. He checking black kids. He checking black women. He checking black men. That's why we pissed at you, dog. That's why we let your ass out there. And that's why we all sat back and watched your ass get the worst treatment. Get the worst treatment that an icon ever got treated. That American icon ever got treated, dog. In his old ass age. In the age that he is now. He sat here and used his platform, man, to knock his own. All he did was point out everything that was wrong with black society, and didn't never pointed out what was wrong or what white society was doing to his own. He never pointed out what white society. He never used his platform to let people know that white society or the popos or the government or anybody that could have motherfucking heard his message other than him knocking down his own. When on real talk though, y'all already know this, man. I told y'all they American icons, right? So you know when you go to a Bill Cosby event, it's gonna be 80 to 90%, 80 to 90 or 95% white Americans supporting this man, right? And then the rest of us gonna be up in there. I'm talking about like at one of his events, man. I ain't talking about like watching TV. I'm talking about one of his events, like a comedy show or whatever, though. And maybe like 5% of any other race being up in that cat. So when he's sitting there talking about what's wrong with black people, who are you trying to make laugh, dog? Because you wasn't making us laugh. Not trying to belittle us in front of the people that you was trying to impress, dog. You trying to belittle us in front of the people that you trying to impress. That's why we left your ass out in the clothesline. That's why we left your ass out in the storm. That's why we motherfucking watched your ass motherfucking get twisted around and tossed around and got treated like a clown in your last fucking days as a motherfucking human being at all. I'm glad they released you for the bullshit they try to catch you up with. But at the same time, dog, I didn't really give a fuck. I didn't really give a fuck one way or the other that Bill Cosby got treated the fucked up way he got treated for the things that he done said about his own people, dog, which wasn't needed. That wasn't needed at that time, dog. What was needed was him to speak about what was wrong with society treating black people in the way that society was dealing with the black issues of black America. What was needed was him to use his platform for his own to uplift and not to tear down. That was needed, dog. And he didn't do that though, dog. So that was my problem with Bill Cosby, man. That was my problem with Bill Cosby, man. You know, he forgot what he needed to stand for, dog, and what and who he needed to lift up and not to tear down. He was tearing down his own, man. He wasn't lifting us up no more. He was just being adored as an American icon. He was just being adored as an American icon. He wasn't lifting us up no more. He was making sure that we was tore down, that we felt shitty about ourselves. Still to the day, man, I'm telling you right now, I ain't gonna even lie. Still to the day, man, I can walk in my mama home. I can walk in my auntie home. I can walk in one of my aunts' home. I can walk in my mama home. And you know the first thing they'll do, I don't care what I'm bringing, I don't care what I'm doing for them, the first thing they'll do is tell me what's wrong with me. I ain't lying. They'll be like, pull up your pants, boy. They be like, pull up your pants, boy. I can have everything in my hand. I can have everything in my hand, man. Trying to make sure they have that I help out, that I'm being some type of help and not a hinder to my family, right? And the first thing my mama or my aunts would tell me, boy, pull up your pants, boy. I'll be like, mama, give me a chance. You won't even let me put down the box first. You know what I'm saying? Real talk though, man. That'll just make me laugh though, just thinking about it, man. Cause I know as soon as I see my mama again, no matter what I got in my hands, man, if my pants or my shorts or whatever I done got on, man, is dragging and not hugging my doggone chest like I'm Pee Wee Herman. It's not hugging my chest like I'm Pee Wee Herman. My mama or my auntie, first thing come out their mouth, gonna be like, boy, pull up your pants, boy. Like, pull up your damn pants, boy. Oh, man. Oh, man. You know, mom's gonna always be mom, man. You know, you only get one mama, man. You only get one daddy, man. But mom's gonna always be the most specialist thing to you, man. If you ever had a mother, if you ever had a mother, which we all do, but if you ever had a woman to love you, I'm gonna put it like that. If you ever had a woman to love you and to love upon you as a child, that needs love, man. If you was one of the lucky ones, such as myself, dog, then you already know, man. A mother is untouchable, baby. That's why I never say nothing bad about nobody mama. Even, now you know what I'm saying, not even to cap a joke, dog. Because when I say something bad about your mama, real talk though, I'm ready to fight, yo. You know what I'm saying? If I say something bad about your mama, I'm ready to fight. So, I never speak bad about nobody mama, dog. Because I know how precious and how much you adore this woman, you know, because I know how much I love mines, man, and how special mines is to me, dog. So I hope everybody enjoying their night with me, man. I see that we ain't got a lot of people rocking with us. I already know the scoop, man. But like I told y'all before, man, I do this more for therapy, dog, than anything, dog. You know, I do it for my own sanity now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I got some thoughts, but I need to get back. I got some thoughts for the channel, but I need to get back and I just need to have a little time to myself, man, which is really kind of hard right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard right now. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that I'm a good daddy, man, and my child is safe, and I'm helpful to my rest of my family, man, the best I can. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard right now, dog. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let things ride out the way they are. You know what I'm saying? And try to keep everybody good and safe, and not try to worry about the things I can't change. You know what I'm saying? What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty, man, D-City, baby. I just thought we'd kick it about OJ and Bill Cosby, since Bill got released today, you know what I'm saying, or yesterday anyway. You know, I thought we'd kick it about it, man, and you know, how we view it in our own eyes and how I view it in mine. And you know, like I said, man, Bill Cosby, man, was adored, man, by the black race, man. But he kicked his own race, man, every time he got a chance, man. Every time he got a chance, man, he made sure, man, he stumped us out. He made sure he made sure he made us look like a sore thumb in front of his platform of white Americans, dog. Real talk though, y'all. And let's get back on OJ now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because before OJ, like I said before OJ went on his murder spree, dog. Before OJ hit Hollywood, I think it was when he got drafted, not drafted, but when he got traded to San Francisco in his last years, yo. When he got traded to the 49ers in his last years, man, OJ went Hollywood, man. when OJ divorced his first wife. I don't know her name, dog. I don't know her name, but you know, this was his black family though, right? He had a black wife, pretty brown woman, dog. You know what I'm saying? Kind of brown, thick thing, thick and pretty, man, like you dream of. You know what I'm saying? Pretty brown woman. He had plenty of kids, and they wasn't living no Hollywood life. You know what I'm saying? They lived in the backwoods, like in the I ain't gonna say like the backwoods, like it was like some hillbilly shit, but they lived in an area, man, where they had a lot of acres to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Put it like that though. They had a lot of acres to themselves, man. You know, so they wasn't in no Hollywood area, man. They was more in the area of more like farmland, but it wasn't no farmland though. So when he first came to Buffalo Bills, man, even though he was being adored, even though he was being praised by many, man, he wasn't even trying to live the Hollywood life then. Nope. He lost his mind, man, when he went. I think it had to happen then. I think when he got drafted to the 49ers, because that was his short career, man. I only think OJ spent no more than a year or two as a Niner, man. I think that was his last year or two, dog. You know, he only spent a year or two as a Niner. But what he did do, apparently, he was hitting a lot of Rick James parties. He was hitting a lot of Rick James party, baby. Because that's why I heard he met Nicole Brown, that dog. Yup. I heard he met Nicole Brown through a Rick James party, dog. Huh? That makes sense to y'all? Because Rick James was the biggest thing out there back then, dog. Rick James was like the biggest platform of I don't know, just the most amazing, maybe the most amazing party you can go to is to go to a Rick James exclusive party, dog. The way that people told stories about Rick James parties, man, only would make somebody wonder, you know, or think about what it was truly like to be there, dog. But that's why I heard he met Nicole Brown with a Rick James party though. You know, I might be wrong, but it sound good though, don't it though? But it sound good though, don't it? Rick James, baby. I've been sitting up here talking for how long, y'all? About 1:35. I haven't even lit my blunt yet, dog. That's how good y'all got me talking. I told y'all I like getting on this cat floating with y'all, man. I love the way y'all just rock with me. I love the way y'all support me. I love the way y'all allow me to be me. And I love the way that even if you might have a different opinion than mine, which I'm sure you do, I love the way we can respect each other and allow each other to be who we are, man, without living a lie, without trying to disguise the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we proud We proud of who we are. We proud of who we are, and we have a lot of pride about who we are. You know, and what we have a lot of pride about. And just being open talk, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for that, man. You know, for being non-judgmental, man. Real talk, though. What up, though? What it do? My story might be different than yours, but that don't make it less true. Your story might be different than mine, but that don't make it less true or one of a kind. You know, we all got our own story about this life that we done lived and what we done got to see as Americans, as human beings, as a continent. Let me hush my mouth before I start saying words I don't got no idea what I'm talking about. Let me hush my mouth before I start saying words I ain't got no idea what I'm talking about. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty, man. D-City, baby. Rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. Hey, what's next, man? What's next, though? Real talk, though. They better not let this shit go down, though. Real talk, though. I do not want to see no damn R. Kelly get out of jail, y'all. Oh, man. I don't give a F. I don't give a F who like his music. I do not want to see no R. Kelly get out of jail, dog. I don't give a F who like his music, man. You know? What I trip about R. Kelly on, and this kind of shocked me, but when I think about it, I'm like, man, this is what makes him a predator, though. It ain't the fact that he had a bunch of women's, man, that he was motherfucking basically, man, and he was basically, man, trying to brainwash off the fact he had some star power, right? Off the fact that he had connects and he had star power, right? It's the fact, man, when I realized, man, I was like, this cat can have anybody he want. You know? He can have anybody he want, man. He can have as many as whatever race of women's he want, dog. R. Kelly could have had them. R. Kelly, man. Come on now, this R. Kelly, baby. He could have had any woman he wanted. Any race he wanted. Why did that man only picked up and did what he did to them women's? To only black women's. It was only black women's he was doing it to. Now, I don't get it. Maybe he just felt like he couldn't get caught up with a black woman as fast as he could with a white chick. Maybe that's what he felt like. Well, I can't get caught up, you know, as fast. If I mess with these young black women, I mess with these young black chicks. I mess with these young black chicks. I can't get caught up as fast as I mess with these white chicks. You know, these white chicks got more. They family got more power, got more clout, got more ways to to figure me out. But no, he goes after his own race, man. He goes after his own race. So that lets me know right there, man, he was a predator, dog. That he was a predator. I didn't see no when I watched that surviving R. Kelly shit that was on Lifetime. I didn't see no white women's on there. I didn't see no white women's on there saying they was locked up in no rooms, had to knock on doors to piss, had to beg this man for anything that they wish. I didn't see no white women's on there. I seen black women's. I seen young black women's, and not all young, but young black women's. So that lets me know right there, man. You know what I'm saying? He was on some predator ass shit, because he was definitely fucking with people that he knew that didn't have the clout, didn't have the position, that didn't have the power to fuck with what he was doing, man. You know, to mess with what he was getting away with. So that's why I look at R. Kelly like that, man. Like, don't never let that bitch out, dog. For one thing, everybody seen that video, and everybody seen back in the days, man. I don't know why they let him off on that, though. I don't care, man. He could have never played that off like that was his brother. That just let you know, man, that was some old bullshit. You know, that was some old motherfucking that was some old paid off events. That was somebody getting their hands greased. That they didn't get him back on the days, man, of that doggone video that he made with that little kid that couldn't been no more than like 14, looked like she was 10. But couldn't been no more than like 14. But she was old. But she was acting grown, like she was acting grown, like she had a mama or something. That she was acting grown, like she was trying to be her mama or something, though. So, damn. Ooh. Just drop my blunt. I haven't even lit it yet, dog. I done had it rolled up since we done started. I haven't even lit it yet. And I dropped my blunt, man. I hate when I do shit like that, man. Cause that fucks up the tip. That fucks up the tilt, man. The tip of the blunt, that fucks it up all the time, man. Just that little bit that got knocked off, man, fucked up my tip. You know, I be trying to wait till my blunt dry sometimes, man, so it can take the form. It can take the form of my herbs. You know what I'm saying? My blunt can take the form of my herbs and smoke. Y'all can see it though, right? Yeah. See, I just lit it. And smoke real nice and slow, yo. See, I got that hole open. But it's formed up because it's been sitting for like an hour, dog. You know, it's been sitting for a little over an hour, so it's formed up. It's nice, it's like nice and snug on it, like a good pair of jeans, you know what I'm saying? Ass on a thick chick's ass, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that though, you know? It ain't too tight, but it's just fitting just right. What up though, what it do? Oh yeah, that hit right. That hit right. That hit right. What up though? What it do? Woo! Man, the things that we got to see in our lifetime, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, probably the most memorable time I had in my lifetime that I know that everybody else can identify with, or I can reminisce real quick with, is the OJ chase. Y'all know it is. This is the OJ chase, baby. The OJ chase stayed on TV, man. Y'all remember that? Remember that? What was that on that channel called back in the days, dog? Because that's the first time I even watched a court procedure on TV, man, for a whole damn year or two, dog. You know what I'm saying? What was on TV? About a couple years. Stayed on TV 24/7, dog. 24/7 it stayed about OJ, baby. That's all they talked about. Court TV, man. Yup. Thursday, child. Man, you be on point Thursday, child. Yup. Court TV. I remember that moment, man. I mean, man, you was sad. It was a sad day for you, man, if you didn't have no damn cable, dog, then. You know what I'm saying? Because OJ was hotter than any damn soap. That chase, that murder, that shit was hotter than any soap that they ever played on channel 2, 4, 7. Or whatever channel you got, yo. It was hotter than any soap, man. I don't care what age you was in. If you knew about the OJ chase, if you seen the OJ chase, you was all in for the court, man. You was all in for the court performance, because the court performance wasn't anything less but the best. Hats off, man, and nothing but props to another icon. Might not be to all America, but he's damn sure an icon of Black America. To Johnny Carson, man. Baddest lawyer, Johnny Carson, man. Baddest lawyer that ever lived, dog. That was amazing what he did. That was amazing what he did, man. That was amazing. We done seen plenty of black men get hung for things they ain't never do, dog. That was amazing what he did, man. That was amazing. Fuck the fact that OJ was rich. Fuck the fact that OJ was celebrated like a bitch. If Johnny Carson wasn't in that picture, man, of that whole scenario, OJ would have never walked, yo. OJ would have never walked. He owe his life to Johnny Carson, man. He owe his life to that man, dog. They would have hung OJ. Man, I'm trying to tell you, give me Johnny Carson, man. Give me his son. Give me his daughter, man. Give me somebody that rubbed off the lineage, you know, that's from the same descent as that man, man. Because that was a badass man, dog. To stand against the land. Huh? To stand against America, dog. And actually beat that bitch. And we already know, real talk though. We already know, man, that people was mad about the fact that OJ got away with 2 murders. But once again, growing up in the 70s, the 80s, being a 60 baby, I understood what was going on, dog. I understood what was going on. See, it was our land being split. The whites wanted his head for killing two white people, man. The white people wanted OJ head for killing two white people, man. And as black people, we just wanted to see a black man get off, man. We done seen and lived it and dealt with it every day of our life. That we just wanted to see a black man get off, dog. We wanted to see a black man get the same treatment, the same fair justice as a white man. We didn't really care who he murdered. I'm gonna just keep it real with you, dog. We didn't care who he murdered. Look how many people done murdered us. Look how many people done murdered us, dog. So that's why it was hard for us to, that's why it was hard for black people. No, like I said, man, I never sat up there and said OJ, which it ain't like I helped the man, but I never sat up there and said the man wasn't no damn murderer. I never said that about OJ. Just like I never say that about any other man that murdered people that you know of, dog, and you know he murdered people. But that ain't why black people was watching. We been knew OJ was a sellout. We been knew OJ was a sellout. He sold out. I sat up there and told y'all. OJ sold out when he went Hollywood, dog. OJ sold out when he went Hollywood, man. OJ let that OJ let the movies, all them great deals he was getting, OJ let all that shit go to his head, dog. You know what I'm saying? He let all that shit go through his head, man. And just for a damn moment. Cause see, this why I never got mad about the fact once again that they caught OJ up later for something that he shouldn't even got time for, dog. But I wasn't even mad at the fact that they caught him up later for what, robbing his own shit, for taking back his own shit for somebody. I wasn't even mad about that, dog. Cause like I told y'all, man, we wasn't applauding OJ. We just wanted to see a black man, or any man, that was in that position, being adored the way he was being adored, being an American icon the way he was an American icon. Being the first to even be in that position that he was in. We wanted to see how far power, clout, being, I'm gonna say respect too, but being adored as an American icon, we wanted to see how far, and having Major Cho, don't forget about that though. We wanted to see how far that was gonna take him in the system that was supposed to be, that was made, my bad y'all, in a system that was made to break his ass. The fact that he was able to beat the system, dog, the fact that he was able to walk away from 2 murders that he damn sure had his hands in. I'm just gonna say it like this, man. If I'm gonna get somebody pissed, I don't give a fuck how old they is. If I'm gonna get somebody pissed at me, why I'm gonna get somebody so pissed? That's the #1 athlete, dog. I don't care how old that motherfucker is, man. Do you understand what I just said? OJ was the #1 athlete all the way through the 70s, man. All the way through the 70s, part 80s too, dog. And you thinking this man can't catch your ass while you try to run around a damn car? You think because this man let us see him limp as he go play golf, that he still can't do some of the same things that we done watched him do all his young life? You think he ain't got nothing left in the tank? See, that was the joke to me, that you will fuck with somebody that was so fucking, man, OJ was a badass man. We already know he was, dog. You know, he chose to play football with that big ass horse head he had, dog. Think about it, man. Think about it. What's that one daughter? What's that one daughter that's a Kardashian, man? The second old, what is it's not Kim. Was that Khloe? Is that Khloe? Y'all know Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian is OJ daughter, right? You know that, right? That's OJ daughter, man. Look at the horse head, man. They got the same horse head, dog. She done shaved a little piece here and a little cheekbone or two, but it's the same horse head, man. Check it out. You can look at his other kids that he done had from other women's, and check out motherfucking old girl, and I bet you can motherfucking mount both of them up on the same damn platform, dog. That's his kid, man. They daddy. Rest in peace. They daddy, dog. Rest in peace to Nicole Brown and I forgot the other cat name too, Ryan or something. Rest in peace to them too, though, man. I ain't trying to make fun of a joke out of it or nothing, though, dog. I'm just giving y'all my own thoughts about Bill Cosby and OJ and the situation that they done went through and what we got to see. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, Thursday child, you so intelligent, you so on point. I appreciate you, I really do. Thursday, child. Appreciate you too, Jersey girl. Forever. So yeah, I'm not trying to make light out of their life, because I know they got loved ones and parents, and I know the pain will never stop. I just thought I'd kick it about OJ, man, and Bill, man, since this is one of the big topics, man, of our lifetime. Now that we get to see the same men that was adored, put on the platform at one moment, then tore down to the little bitty, itty bitty of nothing that they are now, or what they was anyway, going to prison, and now being released back to society, man. Because I tell you right now, man, both of them cats done sold out they black. They done sold out their black card, dog. I don't care how much BET, TV One, or any other black station want to support them, dog. They done gave up their black card, dog. They ain't black no more. Did I just see a cat? Did I just see a cat? Did I just see a cat smoothly ride by with a dirt bike and a four-wheeler, dog, on the E-way? Man, please be safe, man. Please be safe. That is crazy, man. See, that's how people get killed, dog. You ain't see that? Cat had a four-wheeler, man. You know what I'm saying? One of them RVs, whatever they call. I seen a cat on the E-way one time, man, with a I seen a cat on the E-way one time, man, with a moped. I say, what the fuck? And this was like rush hour, dog. I'm like, this cat trying to get killed for real. Yeah, Chloe Daddy, the Kardashians, right? Chloe Daddy, man, that was OJ best friend. Y'all know that, right? That's why he was so tight up in Brentwood, dog. That's why he felt like he was all good. He was rubbing elbows, man, with people that he never even, the people he never even thought he would get next to, yo. This the cats he see every day jocking him, yo. For running a football. For being who he is, dog. No matter what kind of education they got, no matter what kind of background they come from, dog. They adored and they was all in on jocking. OJ, man, the juice, baby. You see, still to the day, man, still to the day, them Kardashian kids won't say nothing bad about OJ. Still to the day, them Kardashian kids won't say nothing about OJ. Say one of the daughter's lawyers. Oh man, ain't that Kim trying to be a lawyer now? I thought Kim was trying to be a lawyer since she was leaving since she done jetted up from Kanye. Since she done jetted up from Kanye, why he wearing the red cap, make America great again. Kanye crazy than a motherfucker, man. And you already know that just shows how crazy he is, dog. You know what I'm saying? That he's sitting up here, man, using his platform to tear down his own people, man. That's let you know how crazy he is. Because if you go back to Kanye, one of Kanye's first albums, his first album, the reason why he was adored is because he was articulate. Oh damn, I can't even say the word. He was brilliant, man, at explaining. He was brilliant at explaining, man, the journey that young black men was going through at that time, man, in his rhymes, dog. You know what I'm saying? He was brilliant for that shit, man. You know? That whole album, that whole first album that he put out, dog. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can chill to. You can get you a little spliffy, a little drink, or however you like to do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? And chill to that whole album, man. It's like that album. It's like an educational album, man. It's like that album that Lauryn Hill put out back in the days. You know what I'm saying? That Miseducation, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come back to me, man, what it was called. But it was called something like that though too, because it had a lot to do with his with his IQ, man, of being a college student, or what they call it, college something. I know the album was called something, man, but I'm telling you, that was the album, dog. Yup, that was the album. Kanye West first album.
Kanye West's first album is not the movie Tom.
It wasn't his first album, my bad, y'all. It was like his fifth. That's when I caught on to him, though. College Dropout, baby. It was College Dropout. That album right there, College Dropout. I think that album. I think that album was like. I think that album, man, was probably like the Bible, man. And you know what I'm saying? In some cases, I ain't gonna say it was the Bible itself, but it gave you a smooth feel, man. It took you out of that, whatever you went through, man, it took you out of that thought and put you on a whole nother journey, dog. Real talk, though. It took you out of that thought and put you on a whole nother journey. So it's like almost like the Bible, man, to probably some cats, man, that was going through some of the same situations or can identify with what he was speaking on, dog, no matter what your creed, no matter what your color was. College Dropout, man. You can listen to that whole album, I ain't gonna even lie. That whole album, you ain't gonna skip not one damn song. I used to put one of my daughters to sleep. on Lauryn Hill's Miseducation, man. I put her in her swing and throw that Lauryn Hill on. I throw that Lauryn Hill on, man. Have my baby, man, laid back, real smooth, though. Real talk, though. We're going to have to get another one going, man. Frank Nitty, man. 2 T's, 2 titties. Rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. 2 T's like 2 titties, baby. Late night up in the D city. As we keep it straight up, gritty. No pity. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long stroke. Yeah. That Chloe, that's OJ daughter though, for real though. You will never hear that child deny it or approve it. But you damn sure, I'm telling you, they gonna keep their mother looking like she wasn't no hoe. But you damn sure already know. Kim didn't get that freaky side. Such as being a young kid that she was. Up in that Ray J video, dog. If her mama wasn't no freak, though. Y'all do realize that video that Ray J made of Kim Kardashian is still the most highest paid video till today, yo. That's the highest paid video till today, dog. And it wasn't even that explicit. It wasn't even that explicit, man. It really was some kid sex. I ain't gonna even lie. It really was some young. It was like some young teenager sex. But that, I ain't gonna even lie about this though. At that time, as far as what the world was adoring, what the world was looking at, what the world had a big platform to see. It wasn't women that looked like Kim Kardashian, G. So she stood out, man. She stood out, man, like a sore thumb, dog. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't lonely at all, man. Ray J was happy as a bitch. You know? To take advantage of what he did, man. Ray J was happy as a bitch because he had all the approval of her family, her mother. Don't act like he ain't had the approval. Don't act like he ain't had the approval of everybody, man. He had their approval. That's how that video came off, you know what I'm saying, like it did. That video came off like it was a damn movie, man. It was more of a movie. It wasn't even porno, dog. You know what I'm saying? You could see butt nakedness, but it wasn't like intense. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't intense. It was really nice and cute. Put it like that though. You know what I'm saying? It was nice and cute. It wasn't no grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no grown woman shit. It was just nice and cute. You know what I'm saying? It's like how we started off. You already know how it did. You know what I'm saying? It was that same flavor, man. You know, just on the fact that Ray J came from a family with a little celebrity background to it. So, you know, he was able to put it down, man, with some real class, man. He was able to put it down with some real class. Like I said, man, that ain't no and that video gotta be like what now? That video gotta be like what now? 15 to 20 years old, dog? Damn, that's crazy. See, that's how old I am, man. That's how old I am. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of them like, whoa, like they kids to me, right? I'm thinking of them like they kids to me. But that was still 15 to 20 years ago, dog. That's what that was. That was like 15 to 20 years ago. And that video still being adored and applauded and makes the most money. What was that company? Vib or some shit? Some shit. It started with a V, I know that. You know what I'm saying? Makes the most money, man, of any damn porno video out there, dog. Ray J wasn't no genius. Ray J was a genius, dog. Ray J took advantage of every possibility that he could, y'all. And he did. He got away with all that shit. And got the family love. And got the family love. This was crazy, dog. I'm trying to tell you. This when you know you're a G. And got the family love to bag them up with it, though. From both sides. From both sides. Believe me, that video wouldn't exist. It wouldn't exist, man. If it wasn't approved by both families, man. Remember, Ray J family come from management, man. That's who managed his sister, his mother and his daddy, right? Kim family come from what? Her daddy was a lawyer. Not just any lawyer, but one of the top lawyers in the fucking country. Now stay with me now. Stay with me. If Bobby Brown can get taken, he can get movies taken down. He can get that reality that him and Whitney did. He can get that reality show that him and Whitney took down. Yeah. What was that reality show name, man? I forgot what. Me and Bobby Brown, or me, whatever. And we found out doing the reality show. We found out that what? Whitney was crazier than Bobby, yo. We found out Whitney was crazier than Bobby, man. That's what we found out. So if Bobby Brown, plus he got the other movie taken down too. I'm mad about that, yo, because I had this one tape. Oh, I had this one tape, and I let my doggone DVR get too full. I let my DVR get too full, dog, and it got erased. Damn, y'all feel me, dog? Y'all feel me? I'm talking about the movie that was about his daughter, man. Bobby Christina, dog. TV One. Woo! That chick, that one female, man, that played in the Tyler Perry, in the Tyler Perry show, man. It ain't Meet the Browns. It's the other one with it's the one we watch every damn day, man. Damn, I can't even think of damn. Oh, I hate that, man. When I got a brainstorm, man. I hate that, dog. Tyler Perry TV show. Yeah, The House of Pain. That one female that played Calvin's wife, man. Yeah. She played Calvin's wife, man. She played Whitney, man, in this TV One movie called Bobby Christina. Ooh. It was so deep, man. It was so on point, man. Do you hear me? I'm shaking right now, dog. It was so on point. She was so amazing in that movie, man. And the female they had playing the daughter looked just like the daughter. The guy they had playing the the guy they had playing the creepy boyfriend that Whitney let move in looked just like him. I'm telling you, man, this shit was on point, man. This shit was on point. Bobby Christina, man. They took that bitch down, dog. I can't find that bitch nowhere, dog. And I let that bitch get erased off my DVR. And I never got a chance to watch the whole thing, man. Because I was crying, dog. I was crying from the beginning of that bitch. I ain't gonna even lie, dog. It was so on point, man. It was so on point, man. She had that child grown as a motherfucker. You hear me, dog? She had that child grown as a motherfucker, man. It was so on point, man. That Bobby sat down with her. Bobby sat down with her or something, dog. Oh, man, it was she had that child smoking cigarettes everywhere, dog. She was a little kid. She ain't even had to hide the fact that she was smoking cigarettes in front of her mama, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why Whitney let her have the little boyfriend to move in, and then went to adopt this fool. Why he in your home screwing your daughter though? You already knew he was. It was so on point, man. Yeah, that was the movie. Bobby Christina, man. They took that down, man. TV One. I'm so mad that I lost that off my DVR, man. Man, anybody ever run into that movie again, man, let me know where it's at. Let me know where it's at. I couldn't even watch it, man. I needed somebody to watch it with, dog. It was so deep. It was so on point, man. It had me in tears, man. Because the way that Whitney was adored out here, as though, you know what I'm saying, she was on point other than something more than singing. No, man. Whitney might have been on point for singing, dog. But Whitney was a party girl, man. That's what she might not started off like that. But whatever role she took to get to Bobby Brown, man. Whitney was a party girl, man. She was partying harder than Bobby, dog. She was partying harder than Bobby, dog. She was partying harder than Bobby, dog. You know, so just to see her being so reckless with her child, dog. Just seeing her call herself being so loose with her child because she didn't want her child to I don't know what, to have a bad moment, to cry, to feel pain. None of us do. None of us do. But that's our teachable moments, though. That's our teachable moments. You know, that's when we start teaching as a parent, man. You know, when we see the mistakes. When we see the mistakes made, that, you know what I'm saying, that can be costly or deadly or anything said to your life or to your existence or to your happiness. But no, not Whitney, man. Whitney was like any woman, man, that was out here, man, that was caught up in drugs, man. that was able though to hold her own and to keep a roof over her head and a few things popping though. She was like any woman, man, that you ever met in that situation, yo. She was slipping, man. She was slipping. She was slipping, man. I can say it, man, because, you know, if I slip as a dead man, I was slipping, man. Y'all know my kids ain't here, man. I was slipping, dog. She was slipping, dog. She was scared to pull the, she was scared to check her. She was scared to make her upset or to make her react like something that she couldn't deal with while she was high as fuck. Cause you know why you high, man. While you high, that's the last thing you want to do, man, is to what? Blow your high. That's the last thing you want to do is blow your high, man. So if you got to be cool with somebody not to blow your high, because you know once you blow your high, you what? You lit. You sky high, baby. You turned up. So you know once that pop off, you know ain't no turning back. So that probably was her thinking. Her thinking was probably, I'm so damn high, I'm feeling so good, like I'm floating up in the sky, that I ain't got no time to be no real mama. I'm just gonna allow my child to do whatever she feel like is good because I got her in this bubble. You know? We ain't gonna go no deeper in it though, dog. But yeah, that movie, man. Y'all rest in peace to both of them too, though. That movie, though, man, and to my daughter, and to my son, yo. You know, I ain't trying to put no more bad luck on me or nothing else, man. But man, I get scared, man. This poverty, man. This poverty, man. This life, man. A poverty, dog. You know what I'm saying? That you wish you could change somebody thinking. You wish you could change somebody way of dealing with life, but some things, man, somebody got to go through on their own because they just want to be so hard-headed, man, that you know, you the last person they want to listen to, though, dog. I don't know what it is, man. I just hate to see any of my kids go through anything, man. But I can't make somebody listen, man, when they're not ready to. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, man, that Whitney was with her daughter, she had that moment, man, to make her listen, man. And she chose to get high, dog. So, you know, probably was my lesson in life too, huh? Even though I wasn't in the household with them all the time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the household with them as they got older. You know what I'm saying? But I chose to what? I chose to get high. So even if I could have been a better parent to support the mother, you know, for being stronger or you know, not allowing the child to feel the child to go through whatever they had to go through, for not having that support by me or more support by me. You know what I'm saying? That's where I failed at, man. That's where I failed up. That's where I failed as a parent, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man, how you gotta think, man. Cause I be like, oh, I can, you know, it's like people be like, oh, you can just start, go from here, go from there. You know, you can just like, it's not like you got bad relationships with your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't, like, I used to spend major time with all my kids while they was young. While they was young, we used to basically split the time with them, man. You know, and I never even asked for 1/4. I would never ask for food. I would never ask for clothes. If they sent them kids over there with nothing on, man, I would go buy everything they need while they was with me, yo. But somewhere down the line, man, where kids get a little older, you know, and you somehow done lost that attachment, man, of them wanting to be around you, and you know, I could have probably made more time, man, and did more things, had more events. Like I said, not having a ride, man, it puts you in different categories, man. But at the same time, man, I gotta cherish the days that we had. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cherish them days, man. And the kids, like I said, they get older, man. You be wanting to spend that same time with them, man. You know, but not being raised in your household, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not dishing the women's, but maybe that woman having her own personal feelings about you, yo, or about men's period, got your kids looking at you something different. I remember my daughter questioning me, man, and it messed me up, dog. She at my house, man. I had both of my daughters at my house, man. Two of my daughters, anyway. You know, and I had two of my daughters at my house, man, chilling, you know what I'm saying, and doing some things, well, probably getting them some things that they needed or whatever, and my one daughter was going through her puberty, man. I think she was about 15, 16, probably sneaking have sex, you know, talking about she got a best friend that's a boy, you know, and I think I was trying to check that, you know what I'm saying, because I seen where it was heading in the game that was being played and what I was saying that wasn't being respected, right? You know, my daughter tried to hit me or something. All I know, she wasn't having me telling her a damn thing. So she thought she was, I don't know, she just thought she was strong enough to move me out of her way. I checked my daughter. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I did. It wasn't nothing serious though. But I basically just knocked her back on her butt, right? With my shoulders though, right? Every time she rose up, you know what I'm saying, trying to run me over, you know, I just put the little shoulder out and let her bounce off, right? So she calls her mama. Instead of her mama, now I got the kids now, right? When I get the kids, I'm getting the kids to help them. I'm getting the kids to love on them. I'm not getting the kids to turn against their mama or to sit up here and point out what's being done or what ain't being done. I'm getting the kids to help, right? And of course, just because I'm not in your house every day, I still want to be respected as your daddy because I love you and I'm still trying to teach you the correct things and protect you, right? Her mother came out to my house, man. I ain't gonna tell you what she did, but I'm gonna just tell you, man, mental illness, poverty ain't no joke. Instead of her dealing with it, man, like I thought we would, you know, someone that done had a couple kids together, you know, that we'll sit down, that we'll get our kid in check. Cause it blew me away that she even came out. But she came out to check me, man. Do you hear me? She came out with the mother bear. She came out with the mother bear claws, dog. She came out to check me, man, for trying to not even discipline my child, for trying to correct my child, for trying to fool me on her having a boyfriend when she didn't need to be. So that's what kind of changed the game, man. And I know people be like, oh, that don't sound right. You need to, man. I ain't finna walk up to people's doors and be greeted the way I get greeted, with the disrespect I get disrespected on, man. When I try to correct my child or try to correct a situation, man, that I know is wrong. Yeah, that kind of shit, dog. Mental illness, man, poverty, dog, it's crazy, man. You know? So I call myself trying to be a helpful parent, man, instead of trying to bump heads with somebody. Instead of trying to bump heads and trying to call people out, trying to prove who's right or wrong, I call myself trying to be a helpful parent. But when we can't co-parent no more, when we can't sit down and get to the issue of helping our child, though, I'm done co-parenting. I'm done co-parenting. You feel me? I do whatever I gotta do on my end, but our communication is fucked now. You know what I'm saying? That's where it messed up at, man. You know what I'm saying? Parents need communication with each other. They need communication with each other because they need to know what's been going on with the child that ain't being told. Or some truthful and honesty about what help they need when they don't want to ask nobody else, though. And you know, when you break that communication, man, we already know that hurts the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not quick to point and blame. I'm just a parent, man, that had to do his thing, man, from the fact that, hey, I didn't grow up like my mama and daddy did. You know, I didn't grow up with where I did. I growed up with my mama and daddy. I ain't gonna sit up there and lie. You know what I'm saying? I growed up with my mama and daddy. So I ain't gonna sit up there and lie about that. But my kids didn't. That's what I wanted to say. My kids didn't grow up like I did. My kids didn't grow up with a mama and daddy in the same home and that try to work together, even though they didn't get along, for the right or for the good or for the best of the child, because that's all what it's about. Once you bring a child in the world, is to protect this child and to make sure this child is loved and adored. And I think some people get off point on that, but I'm not the first one to blame or to point fingers, man. You know, I'm just you know, kicking it late night with my CWG peeps, and done got a little off course. So I'm gonna take it from there, though, dog. Like, yeah, we need to wrap this up, though. Amen to y'all too. I love y'all, man. I love y'all for letting me be me. Real talk, though. Yeah. This conversation can go way more deeper. This conversation can go way more creeper. You know, CWG, real talk, though, Church Thursday, child. Yeah, thank y'all for allowing me to speak my knowledge that I have for the years that I've been here on this earth. To spit my few verses. I thank y'all. Y'all make me feel special. You make me feel wanted. You make me feel good. And I hope I make you feel the same way. I hope y'all day been the same, you know, your day continue the same way, as well as your love, you know, for yourself and all your loved ones, man. Even though we may go through things that sometimes we can't even explain. Even though we may go through things, man, that sometimes, you know, we wish was a dream. Or is it a nightmare playing in our head? Whatever we going through, man, I allow y'all, I thank you. And I thank you for allowing me to speak as though if I'm confident about what I'm speaking on. Even though I might be speaking on something I don't know nothing about. I might be totally off. But y'all allow me to kick it on this channel and on this platform, man, to feel like, you know, my words are heard, or at least we can converse on it to another thought. I appreciate y'all for that. Real talk. CWG, and it's Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, baby. Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, baby. Frank Nitty. Two T's, two T's, two T's. Like two titties. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long, long stroke. Frank Nitty. Two T's, two T's. Like two titties. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long stroke. I appreciate y'all. Top to bottom, bottom to top. CWG, you rocks. Woody woo woo. Couldn't do it without y'all. And better yet, hey, of course you'll like more. Anybody would like more people to show up. But I tell you right now, man, the real ones always show up. Maybe one or two may have to work, a few, but the real ones always show up. So I appreciate y'all. Real talk, down. Y'all always holding me down, no matter what time it is, yo. And I hope I put it down something that we can kick it with and clown with. You know what I'm saying? Again and again. Tell a friend, man. You know what I'm saying? Share this bitch. Real talk, though. I appreciate y'all. The ladies, I already know who y'all are. Appreciate y'all. What's good in the city? The city life, baby. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. Yeah. What's good in the city? Oh, yeah. Take care, Frederick. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. What's good in the city? Louisiana girl, Blue. Come fade with your brother Frank Nitty. Yeah. What's good in the city? Tell me, baby. Yeah, Louisiana, baby. Yeah, what up, though? What it do? Mansfield, Sweetport. Yeah, what up, though? What it do? What's good in the city? Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. Yeah. What's good in the city? Tell me, baby. Come fade with your brother Frank Nitty. Yeah. What up, though? What it do? Papa coming home. What'd he say? I said, Papa coming home. Favorite position. Don't ask no questions. From the back door. And you already know. Frank Nitty. Two T's, two T's, two T's. Like two titties. Thank you for allowing me to feel like my life, my wisdom, my thoughts is worthy enough to be heard and to build this friendship with y'all, man, through this YouTube. It's real special. And I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody have a beautiful night. Do it like you do it and do it right. Cause y'all done made me feel, yeah. Y'all made me feel real good though, real talk though. So throw the rope. Tie the knot. I don't give a F if it's a pair of socks, some sheets. Hold on for your brother. Hold on for Frank Nitty, baby. Like I'm holding on for CWG. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long stroke. Frank Nitty. Two T's, two T's. Like two titties. CWG, you rock. Woody woo woo. Enjoy your night. Have a beautiful one. Real talk. Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. Yeah. There we go. Hold on now. Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. Frank Nitty. Two T's, like two titties. D-City, baby. Straight gritty, no pity. Woody woo woo, daddy long stroke, and you already know. Ain't nothing like a CWG party, baby. Cause a CWG party don't stop. Yeah. Rock it into the flow drop. Real talk though. Real talk though. Real talk though. Real talk though. Yeah. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy long stroke.